Taurus, welcome. Welcome back if you're returning. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot. This is your weekly read. This is a reading for Taurus placement, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And it's a general reading, so it will not resonate with all of you, but hopefully there'll be something of value for each of you to take into your week. Nonetheless, we're using the This Might Hurt tarot deck this week. And we're looking at the questions of surface reasons and underlying reasons. So in the Celtic Cross layout, which is a pretty standard tarot layout, there are cards to address what are the surface reasons for the present situation and what are the underlying reasons. So what does it look like on, to everyone in the outside world? What does it look like the reasoning for your present situation might be, or to yourself kind of on the surface? And then kind of deeper in, so what you are aware of that you don't share with the world, or possibly what is subconsciously true. What is that influence? How does that relate to the situation that you're finding yourself in? Let's see where we're at, Taurus. This week for you. I want to make sure you can see the cards, but not get too much glare from the window. So, King of Pentacles. You are, to the outside world anyway, the master of your domain. There's no gender in tarot, so it's not necessarily that this is for a man. Male, female, whatever gender you decide is right for you, that's irrelevant when it comes to tarot. This is an energy and not a person. So we have this King of Pentacles looking pretty comfortable there in that fancy chair, enjoying a glass of wine, enjoying pretty robust vineyard grown around him. He's got some really healthy looking livestock, big old pentacle in his lap. There is this sense here of a feeling of material comfort, a feeling of confidence in your ability to be okay financially, a feeling that you have the resources you need, that your health is robust, that you are sitting quite comfortably in your life. And so what we see here is to the world, it looks like you have it all. To the world, it appears that you are the leader of your life, the master of your domain, that you have all the resources you could possibly need, and that you're very comfortable. And that may very well be true. But at present, what we're saying is that's how the world sees you. And that's what appears to be one of the reasons for the present situation that you're in. You have everything you need. You don't want for anything. And underneath, kind of the underlying reasons that you may be aware of but not share with the world, or what subconsciously is going on for you, we have the Nine of Wands. This is a very tenacious energy. This is an exhausted almost energy to some extent, but it's this feeling that you're a fighter and you've fought for a long time now and you're not done yet. If you're a little beat up from the journey, you're a little exhausted, it has not been easy. It may have looked easy to the outside world, but it hasn't been for you. And you are a little road weary from your journey, but you're still a fighter, and you are tenacious, and you will continue to work as long as you need to work. You will continue to fight as long as you need to fight. You're not giving in, and you really would like this to be over. You would really like this to be resolved. You would like matters to be done. But you are not necessarily sure that you are. You feel like there may be one more battle that you need to fight. And so you're not letting your guard down, and you're ready for whatever comes. So your present situation, what do we have there? Two of Swords, Ten of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. So it looks like you have some difficult choices to make. And it feels like you've been carrying a heavy burden for some time, but a new opportunity is presenting itself. So you have to decide, do I keep carrying this weight? Do I keep shouldering everything that people have come to expect I will? Do I keep carrying other people's packages, of other people's bundles, other people's burdens for them because they've come to expect that I will? Or do I take this new opportunity where there is nothing weighing me down? There is only pure potential. There is a new path forward for me. But in order, it doesn't always work this way, but sometimes the images really speak to me. So what I'm getting here is there is this doorway here, which you can see. I want it to focus for you so you can see it. There's a doorway there. And you can walk through it and take this new opportunity. But you're not going to fit through that door if you have all of this on your back. That person so weighed down with other people's stuff and all the obligations that they've taken on can't even see the path because they're bent over, you know, they're hunched over under all that weight and they can't even see clearly ahead to get through the door, and they certainly couldn't fit through the door with all that piled on top of them. So you have some tough choices to make. This could play out in a number of ways. There could be some decisions to get rid of property. That's coming to mind for some reason, that there's some property that needs to be let go because it's too much of a hassle. And that could be physical property, could be intellectual property, could be belongings. I'm not sure, but there's a sense there that the stuff is too much to deal with. It's that property needs to be let go because that is weighing in a way that you don't need to carry anymore. The other thing that comes to mind is a job where you have a lot of responsibilities and you are really kind of carrying a bunch of other people, to be honest. And now a new opportunity comes where you would be an independent. I don't know, like if you're carrying this much, you're a manager and you'd go from manager to manager, but that's not what it's looking like. It's looking like somebody who's carrying a lot of responsibilities, moving to a new role where they are not weighed down by other people, where they're working independently on something fantastic, or at the very least, much more fulfilling environment, situation overall, whether it's just the work or the fact that you're not doing everybody else's work anymore. I'm not sure, but there's a lighter feeling to this new opportunity. These are difficult choices, though. And some of that has to do with the expectations of others. The bird is standing out to me now in this card, that it's not even looking forward, it's looking back. So in this situation, so deeply burdened by all this responsibility and everybody else's stuff, you can't see the path forward, and no one's looking out for you either. Like, nobody's helping you see your path forward in life, in work. They just assume you'll figure it out, like you figure out all this other stuff for them. But you're becoming aware it's a choice. It's not an easy choice, but it's absolutely a choice. And it's in your hands to make. So that's what I see there for you, Taurus. I hope that's helpful. It looks like it's trending in a positive direction here for you. I thank you for supporting the channel. Thanks for being here every week. I hope you have a good one. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. And we'll see you next time. Blessings.